Over the last couple of days, I purposely lowered my Ganon's GSP and then climbed back up the GSP ladder and got into Elite Smash. In this video, I will go over some of the games that I played, talk about the most common mistakes I saw at each GSP rating, and at the end of the video I will talk about the general playstyle I think is best for getting into Elite Smash. I chose to use Ganon for this video because he is fundamentals based and excels at punishing bad habits. If you would like me to make a similar video with a different character, leave a comment with your character recommendation. Before we get into the analysis, I want to note that GSP is not the best at determining your skill level, so don't beat yourself up too much if you find it difficult to reach Elite Smash. That being said, let's have a look at the games. Starting at just under 3 million GSP, my first match was against the DK. Even though DK has a very favorable matchup against Ganon, I was confident as I believe that you can reach Elite Smash just by playing consciously, identifying your opponent's bad habits, and punishing them. At this GSP level, everyone I ran into had extremely bad habits. In this game, the DK kept opting to recover above the ledge with up B and land above the ledge with aerials. I thought that the up B above the ledge may have been a mistake, but after it happened again, I was able to make the read regardless, and punish with an F smash. I also noticed that the DK did not ever go for grabs, which showed a lack of matchup knowledge, as Cargo Throw can kill Ganon extremely early. After noticing these bad habits, I was able to take the game without too much trouble. Later I ran into a Cloud player, which I was pretty happy about because Cloud is actually not a bad matchup for Ganon due to his poor recovery and Ganon's edgeguarding tools. This Cloud made a lot of the same mistakes that I saw players making throughout all GSP levels, such as when in neutral, the Cloud consistently approached with unsafe aerials and dash attack. He also did not attempt to grab me once throughout the entire game, which made neutral pretty easy for me. He also would wait and shield a lot, likely hoping that I would hit his shield with an unsafe move so we could punish. Knowing those habits, I was able to win very easily just by staying in shield and punishing his unsafe approaches. Anytime I saw him wait in shield, I was able to just run up and grab him. Because of this, I won the match with ease just by noticing his bad habits. A couple of similar games later, I ran into a Lucas player. I was not too excited to see Lucas as I knew I would be being zoned the entire match, and Ganon does very poorly against zoning characters. That's exactly what happened, and I even got 0 to death on my first stock. Yeah, that one hurt. However, I kept calm and was on the lookout for punishable habits. Sure enough, I noticed that the Lucas loved to throw out aerials when landing or in disadvantage, and I was able to get some hard punishes. He also was not spacing his attacks correctly, so I punished him for that too, and ended up taking the game and being put over 5 million GSP. Directly after playing the Lucas, I ran into a Captain Falcon. This Captain Falcon was doing a lot of things right and punished a few of my approaches with good movement. However, he still had a couple of bad habits that I was able to exploit. I noticed that the Falcon always picked the jump getup option at ledge, and also loved to recover above the ledge with an aerial or air dodge. I'm sure you're seeing a pattern by now and can guess that I caught his landings with an F smash. I also made the read on his getup option and hit a back air which net me a stock. Once again, even at higher GSP ratings, players were still giving me punish opportunities for free. Since this is quick play, I was not immune to the occasional jigs running random stages on one stock. Thankfully, I was able to protect my GSP and quickly move on to the next opponent. Just after reaching 6 million GSP, I ran into another DK. This time the difference in skill from this player to the lower GSP DK I played earlier was very apparent. This DK was cargo throwing me like silly and even managed to take the game. This just goes to show that you can't always run into good matchups, and getting into Elite Smash has an element of luck in that sense. However, knowing matchups and having good movement is much more influential on your GSP rating. Speaking of luck, mine did not improve as directly after the DK I ran into a Samus that zoned me out the entire game. I wasn't too happy with this one and decided to take a break after this match. After my break, I went back to Smash feeling re-energized and confident, and then I got 0 to death by an Inkling. I wasn't going to let that get to me though, so I kept my cool and noticed the Inkling's frequent use of roller. I was able to hit some nice combos to clutch the game, but unfortunately, after all that work, the Inkling disconnected at the last second and ran off with my GSP points. Wasn't too happy about that as I was nearing Elite Smash and every point counts. For this next game, I actually had to purchase Joker in order to make this video. I had not previously bought any of the DLC characters as I had no interest in playing them, but since I do not have a capture card, Nintendo made me fork over the $6 to be able to export this replay. I guess I have to be a Joker player now. Anyways, even at 6.5 million GSP, this Joker had a poor neutral game and only ever approached with attacks. This made winning very simple as I just sat in shield and punished his approach options for an easy game. When I was extremely close to getting into Elite Smash, I kept running into bad matchups and losing lots of GSP. Thankfully, I was able to run into another high GSP Ganon, and I rematched him a couple times to get me into Elite Smash. While this Ganon did not have any prominent exploitable habits, he didn't ever tech side B and never went for edge guards. I was able to win the games I played against him and finally become an elite Ganon. As you probably noticed from the games I highlighted, my playstyle for getting Ganon into Elite Smash revolved entirely around playing with a conscious mind. What I mean by this is instead of playing on autopilot and not thinking about the matches you play, I was actively watching my opponent and taking a mental note of when they pick a bad option, or if they do anything more than once. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a more detailed video devoted to playing consciously. I believe that all you need to do to get into Elite Smash is to have good movement and play consciously, as players that aren't in Elite Smash consistently hand you opportunities to punish their bad habits if you are able to notice them. Like any other thing, this comes with practice, and if it seems like a lot, you can start by telling yourself to look for bad habits before you start your game. Of course, everyone has habits they need to work on, but not all habits were created equal, and the ones that I saw along my journey to Elite Smash were extremely exploitable. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different and more analytical approach to the typical Road to Elite Smash YouTube content. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing as I will be making more videos soon. Thanks for watching, best of luck getting into Elite Smash, and have a great day.